Hey everyone! So today we're gonna be doing zodiac signs. I'm gonna have one video for all the signs, and then on Patreon you'll be able to, if this resonates, only if it resonates with you and your situation a lot, then you can go to my Patreon and see the extended version of that if you want more information about your situation and whatnot. So, anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be for all zodiac signs during the month of March. This will be pretty much like just a little overview of what's going on, and I have all the cards here. I'm showing my face instead because I wanted to try something different. But anyway, so yeah, if this resonates with you, you can find the extended on my Patreon. I'll have that link below. For all the signs, each sign will have kind of like a 10 to 15, maybe even 20-minute video going into way more deeper what's going on in the month of March. So yeah, if you, this will specifically just be just anything in general that wants to come through. If you're feeling called to, then definitely go check out the Patreon if you want to. I also have like poetry cards based on my poetry, and if you're interested in buying any of the books, then those will also be linked down below. So yeah, I have like 3 different tiers if you're interested in what's on Patreon, and if not, then I hope that you enjoy this video, and go check out the other pick a cards on my channel. I've done a few now, so yeah. Let's just get into it. So first we're just going to channel the general energies. It'll be a live shuffle. So this is for Aries. How are all the Aries doing? Ooh, we've already got one. 4 of Cups. The Devil. Ooh. And the 9 of Cups reversed. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Page of Wands. I'm going to channel into this energy. I'll just lift them up and show you the cards. This is what came out. And we're going to just channel these and see, and the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Devil usually refers to like some kind of habits, and since it's a major arcana, I'm really feeling like this is kind of majorly affecting you in March. There's some kind of habit you have, and maybe it's a habit of like ignoring your intuition, or maybe not being able to see clearly about something, because the 4 of Cups usually talks about, yeah, just like ignoring something, and there's something trying to get your attention, but you're not seeing it. It's like a kind of I don't want to say ungrateful, but more of a like just an energy of ignoring something that is kind of meant for you. And maybe it has something to do with like your habits, or just maybe there's a person around you. Maybe you're in a karmic situation with someone. I'll have to get other cards to clarify what that is exactly, what that could be, because obviously there's a lot of people watching, so I don't know exactly what it is. I can't know exactly what it is, but you would know. But there's definitely a situation that is keeping you from seeing something that is, I just heard right under your nose. Right under your nose. There's like a situation that you're in right now that is keeping you from seeing the blessings in your life, especially with the 9 of Cups reversed, because 9 of Cups usually talks about self-love, self-care, being completely fulfilled in yourself, completely, ooh. My cat wants to say hello. Come here. Yeah, the 9 of Cups usually talks about just like your blessings and things that you're grateful for, and stuff. And in this, I'm kind of really feeling the energy like you've been down about something, or maybe something has been bothering you, and in March maybe you'll be able to actually make sense of it, especially because I always see this as like a positive card, whether it's like reversed or upright. I always see it as a positive card. It just feels more like delayed positivity, but it does feel like maybe this like little cloud is kind of like, I see this cloud as just like your intuition being like, hey, hey, hey. So like maybe that's what that's referring to. But there, I do sense a different, I don't think this is you. It could be a Capricorn, but in general I do, or a Gemini, because I usually see this as Capricorn and Gemini, to be honest. But I do see this as like a different, either someone around you, or maybe this is just an internal conflict, whatever it is. There's something keeping you from seeing the blessings in your life, and I think you really should. Well, you could do whatever you want, but I think Spirit would say it's in your best interest to kind of, with the Page of Wands here too, that could also, maybe it's like a new start that's trying to begin. Yeah, so let's see what the Starseed has to say. I'm looking at the Starseeds here. Any messages for Aries for March? Any messages for Aries in March? The Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So with this card underneath the Devil, it really does feel like you do have the ability to kind of get yourself out of this, like, whatever is, like, clouding your judgment, especially with this cloud here. That's why I also kind of see clouding your judgment a little bit. It could be an internal conflict. It could be a person. It really could be, it could be someone younger than you, or just a habit that you've had since you were young. Because, like, this is the Wands. This is, I do feel like this is your energy. So maybe it's like inner child type stuff. And actually, interestingly enough, I had a conversation with my mom earlier about like inner child, because I'm wearing this Mickey Mouse outfit, right? Maybe that's like your inner child wanting to kind of be heard, be nurtured, especially with this kind of being in reverse, because this also talks about self-love, the Nine of Cups, and like devotion, potency, the Cosmic Heart. This is like opening your heart to yourself. And I had a conversation with my mom about the inner child, and maybe that's maybe that came through because of what your reading would be today. That's really interesting for that to come through, honestly. So yeah, I do feel like maybe there, and I don't know how many people will resonate with that, but maybe there is something relating to your inner child that needs to be healed or acknowledged. Honestly, with this card, it does feel like, I do kind of like, I wouldn't say specialize, because I'm not like a professional anything, to be honest. I'm just really intuitive and good at writing and drawing. Okay, but I would say that this is really reminding me of either child abandonment, child like being ignored as a child. So that could be something that is even impacting you now in your life. So I would say to kind of give some attention to your inner child, maybe do things that you like to do as a child, connect to that energy, because it really, it's a healing energy. And you know, for the Cosmic Heart to come out, it really does feel like you're in need of that kind of unconditional love that children have, because you know, children are in this world, and the world oh wow, okay. I just started shuffling the Minerva deck. Angel answers, and these two just flew out. Get more information and forgiveness. So honestly, with these two cards, I heavily feel, every time I see this, I think of that dude from Lord of the Rings, and for some reason I'm called to tell you this because Lord of the Rings for me is one of my inner child things, but that guy, not Gandalf, but the other dude that was kind of like a bad guy, Saruman? I can't remember. Saruman? I don't remember the name. I read all the books, but I don't remember. Oh my god, Elijah Wood is gonna come for me. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know why I felt called to say that. But anyway, maybe you liked reading books as a child. Maybe that's like something that maybe you liked watching specific movies. I know Lord of the Rings is kind of, I mean, I feel like it kind of is, but you know, for me, that's an inner child thing, because I watched that movie as a child, and I read the books, actually, when I was an adult, so, I mean, but you know, there's a time for everything, right? I'm also hearing Narnia, you know, wasn't C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, like, friends? anyway. Forgiveness. There's either someone you need to forgive, someone in your reality, maybe this devil energy, or just yourself, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm heavily feeling for you. So get more information, look more into yourself and what you are wanting to do, and then maybe this opportunity or whatever blessing has gone kind of ignored. Maybe your inner child is kind of like calling for you to like listen to it. That's what I feel with this pile, and that feels like it'll be a big theme for you in March. That's really interesting. So let's see what my poetry has to say, because I wanted to just like maybe a few messages from this. Maybe the fact that you are kind of drawn to this video, kind of because I'm a writer, you know? So if you like to read books or even write as a child, I know I like to write little stories as a child, and the way I kind of channel into that energy is just by you know, creating stories now. Poetry, all that stuff. I always used to be into that when I was a kid, so maybe that, oh, that's too many cards, y'all. That's too many. Spirit. Okay, I'll take these two. One day soon you will find me, the siren of the wandering sea. And through every scream and every sob, I sang a song of love and loss. So I do feel like I was hearing like sobs. When I was looking at the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups, I was feeling and I was hearing like sobs. Like, and the back of the deck is invisible scars linger quite deeply too. So these two, these is what was reminding me of like crying, of sobbing. So that's really, maybe your inner child is really sad about something. Maybe there's something you never healed. Maybe part of that is the forgiveness, and maybe it's something that is in your subconscious. Maybe that's like why it said get more information about this. One day soon you will find me. Maybe that is literally your inner child. I don't know why there's so much inner child themes here today, but I'm just really feeling it for you. So, okay. Yeah, I'm really feeling that this in general, especially with this Page of Wands, this really feels like you. And underneath the Page of Wands, we actually have the Six of Cups in reverse. And that also talks about childhood. So that's really interesting that's there. Maybe it's something that you have been ignoring since your childhood. Maybe it's something that like impacted you in your childhood. Maybe it's something you suppressed. Maybe it's like, for that devil energy to be here, maybe it's a traumatic memory of some kind. And I don't want to trigger anyone, so I won't say what specifically, because obviously I don't know. Only you would know. But yeah, there's just, I'm picking up a really heavy energy of something you may have gone through when you were like younger. So yeah. So this Every Scream and Every Sob is called Wildfire from Melancholia. Invisible scars linger quite deeply too. This is from Scars. This is called Scars from Hysteria. And Siren of the Wandering Sea is also from Hysteria. So yeah. I would recommend for you to get all three of my books because they might actually help you. Yeah. Invest in yourself. Some self-care. Even just the ebook. It's only $5 each. Something like that. 5 or 6. I don't remember actually. But anyway, yeah, so if you want to see the extended version of this, it'll be linked down below. It'll be on my Patreon, 555. You can get the extended version of this reading and a few other little goodies that will be clarified in Patreon. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, Aries. Bye-bye. Taurus, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Ooh, one more time. Spirit. Okay. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. That's nice. And the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom. So Taurus, it looks like there's a decision that is kind of having to be made for you. Oh, that's not even what I meant. But maybe, like, it is. Maybe someone is kind of controlling your life. Oh wow, that's an interesting message to come through. So right, we have these 3 cards here, right? So the Eight of Cups really talks about going for your joy, following your heart, leaving something behind, right? And with the Two of Swords, it feels like this is something that has been on your mind, but you've kind of been debating it. With the Ten of well, I almost said Cups, maybe. Ten of Pentacles, maybe it has something to do with your family. Maybe it has something to do with, like, a situation that you've kind of been in for a while that had something to do with your family. Or maybe it's just financial abundance is what you're wanting to go for, but something is holding you back from it, and I'm not entirely sure what that is. We do have the Six of Cups, or oh god, why do I keep saying Cups? Ugh. I keep saying Cups, so maybe there's a need for self-love here. Just being one with yourself, you know? But also, yeah, this is the Six of Pentacles. So we have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and for me that really symbolizes just feeling, you give a lot. I feel like this is you giving a lot of your time, your energy, maybe even your money, especially with all this Pentacles energy. It could be that. Maybe your emotions, I'm seeing a lot of blue here. Oh yeah, and we have the Star at the bottom of the deck too. But it's the Star reversed, so maybe you're like you're being held back from your dreams, from going for something. Why can't I talk? Tongue-tied. There's definitely some throat chakra stuff happening here. But yeah, maybe you're like not able to go for like something that you really want to, or maybe you feel like you can't because there's some kind of like energy here that's like keeping you from going for that joy. And honestly, I don't think you should ever hold yourself back from joy, because it's like, you know, we are not here to suffer, you know? We are here to enjoy life. We're here to, you know, raise the vibration, you know, all of that. So it's kind of like the fact that okay. Forge, don't follow. Dang, this is really, okay, yeah, this is definitely what I was feeling. So we got Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Yeah, I feel some indecision here, and maybe you're like wanting to start your own business. Maybe you're just wanting to do things for yourself. Maybe you're wanting to go your own way, especially with the Eight of Cups here. You're wanting to like create abundance, but you have a heart, so you don't want to like leave people behind. And maybe part of that is, maybe you will have to leave someone behind in order to go for this new idea, this new path, you know? Because right now it feels like you're in the darkness, you're in the shadows, you're kind of watching life instead of living it. I just heard that. So, I just heard, okay, every time I see this card, I watch K-drama, okay? I watch it a lot. And there's this one called Parang, and in it he says he wants to create a new path, and the path is that, like, you know, there is no path in the tracks. I'm gonna really mess this up. There is no... I'm gonna butcher this saying, but I feel like you need to hear it, so I'm just gonna say it as best I can. Maybe I should look it up. I don't know. Actually, let me look it up. It sounds better in Korean, obviously, because it's the original, but, you know, for the sake of just so that you understand me, it says, no path started as a path. Someone must walk on it for it to become a path, right? And that's what I always hear every time I see Forge, don't follow. It's pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So maybe if you are interested, if you're calling to, go watch Hwarang, because it's a really good show. It's really great. And V from it, our wonderful winter bear, he's from BTS, he's in it. So, like, you know, if you like BTS, then I really think you would like it. But anyway, so yeah. I'm really feeling that for you. And, yeah. Forge, don't follow. So it's kind of like you are meant to create something amazing, something, like, abundant, especially with the Ten of Pentacles here. Something that will definitely put you in the right, I just saw 111, and that's like divine thoughts. right? Focus on your thoughts because everything you're thinking is manifesting. We have ask your angels. So maybe this indecision, right? I'm a Libra, so I feel this a lot. And maybe Taurus, I don't know, maybe you have Libra in your chart. I don't know why I'm hearing Libra all of a sudden, especially with this this Six of Pentacles here. And don't stop. Don't stop. I'm not gonna continue that because copyright. But anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah. Yeah, it says, and you know, this is interesting because it's right underneath the Eight of Cups. So maybe whenever you do make this decision to like go your own way or start a new venture, a new path, your angels are telling you not to stop, because you might have a moment of hesitation where you're like, maybe this isn't the right idea, you know, this indecision with the Two of Swords especially. So if you're feeling indecisive, something I always do, I'm a Libra, so I'm indecisive like the majority of the time, but ask your angels about that. Ask your angels what road you should take, and you know, you can even ask for a specific sign and they'll give it to you. You'll feel it in your gut, you'll feel it in your heart, you'll feel it, your intuition will tell you. So let's see what, I do feel like there will be a major decision that will be influencing you in March, and it's kind of like trust your gut. This could like start in March, maybe the seeds are being planted in March, and then like over time it will turn into something bigger. But I really do feel like this is starting in March. It got really dark just now. I want to run forever, lost in an endless river of scattered stardust. Right. Scoop, crumble the sounds of a shovel. And what's the bottom? So instead he shared with her all of his darkness. Okay, so this is from Euphoria if you're interested in buying the book. This is like literally echoing this Eight of Cups energy. Like, I want to leave, I want to go, I want to like find another place, like forever lost. Like, you want to just kind of make your way, even if you do get a little lost, you know, you want to make your way. Scoop, crumble the sounds of a shovel. For this, like, this is really echoing this, honestly, because like I said, I kind of felt like you were like at the bottom here, and you want to be up here, but right now you're down here, you know? You want to create that path. Scoop, crumble the sounds of a shovel, and it also kind of echoes here. I know this isn't a shovel that he's holding in this picture, but it kind of looks like it. Like he's burying his old life. That doesn't mean you have to like completely forget about everyone that is in your life right now. I definitely don't feel that, but I do feel like just putting to rest things that no longer serve. And this is from Hysteria. And this is also from Hysteria. So instead he shared with her all of his darkness. So maybe you've been in the dark. Maybe you're wanting to create some kind of light for yourself. I see that in this. This light, and then kind of these shadows around it, and then there's this light kind of beaming. So maybe like you've been in the darkness and you want to like be in the light. That's what I really feel. And these two are from Hysteria, and this is from Euphoria. So if you're feeling called to, go ahead and you know, buy the book. You know, invest in some self-care. You know, reading poetry is always fun. Anyway, so yes, I will continue this reading on Patreon if you're interested in following me over there. Link is down below. If we're parting ways here, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can comment, rate, subscribe, all those lovely things. Rate? That is so 2008. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you next time, perhaps. Bye-bye! Hello, Gemini. Ooh! We got King of Pentacles reversed. That's a nice way to start. Seven of Pentacles upright, and the Star reversed. Okay, so, and we have Knight of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. So, what I'm feeling is happening here, honestly, King of Pentacles I feel is another energy. This is reversed though. King of Pentacles reversed, you know, it's not terrible, but it's definitely someone that is extremely in their ego. If this is you, maybe it feels like it feels like have invested a lot of your time and energy into something and it hasn't really come to fruition yet. But the Star being reversed, I always see this as a positive because it means it hasn't happened yet, but it is like impending. And I feel like if this is you, once you kind of like raise your vibration a bit, I'm hearing let go, because the King of Pentacles reversed is like someone, and I just saw 111. That's like, pay attention to what you're thinking at all times. Mental diet. Pay attention to what your inner dialogue is telling you, because that's probably what is holding back these blessings from coming in. Especially if you've put a lot of like work and like time and energy. It's kind of like, it feels like your faith is being shaken in something, and you're kind of like worried about an outcome. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, it does feel like this could be some kind of like business deal, maybe love. Take it how it resonates, because this is just a general reading, but I do feel like this King of Pentacles for some reason is you. If it's someone else, then obviously it always comes back to you. So like, that's the law of attraction, the law of the universe, you know. If you're so focused on what someone else is doing and, you know, stressing yourself out, you're just going to attract more of that stress. So I feel like for you, I think I'm hearing let go, because with the seven of Pentacles, that's like, it's like having faith, but also like planting seeds and like hoping and praying and stuff, and that's all well and good. And you know, it looks like you have put a lot of energy into this, a lot of time and effort, and I'm feeling like a cramp kind of back here, and I wasn't feeling that before, so maybe you're like maybe you should do some stretching, do some yoga, do some workout, or if you've been doing that too much, maybe it's time to chill out. Balance is important. I do feel like with the King of Pentacles, maybe your work life, maybe, or someone in your life could be a masculine, but again, we all have masculine and feminine in us. Inner Earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling this because look at all this Earth energy. Maybe you're like too in your head and you need to ground, because the Star is Aquarius, you're a Gemini, and this is, you know, I assume you're a Gemini. If you're a cross watcher, maybe this is you. But either way, it always comes back to the self. Everyone acts a certain way because of how we are projecting onto them. And that is really hard to admit sometimes, but that is the truth. You know, so Inner Earth, I do feel like go out in nature, have some time to just kind of like chill and relax. I feel like November, whoa, why did I think November? This is March. I have no idea, but maybe that's like a deeper kind of thing for you. But anyway, for March, I'm feeling like some grounding, going out in nature, just kind of like, maybe even planting, maybe even like gardening, literally planting seeds could probably like help you, you know. I am heavily feeling like grounding would really help you, being out in nature, doing those kind of activities, because it feels like you've put a lot of work, a lot of effort either into a relationship or a job or whatever it is this is resonating with for you in your life, but it feels like you've put a lot of energy into something, and you're having to like wait for the blessings to come in, and you should never have to wait. You should just enjoy your life as it is, and compromise just popped out. That is a Libra kind of card, and we did have Temperance reversed after the Knight of Cups, but whoa, hey! We have the Ace of Pentacles right underneath that, so I do feel like your efforts are paying off. They are paying off. It just doesn't look like it right now, because you're in need of like some kind of balance happening. The King of Pentacles is someone that's really in their ego. It's either my way or the highway type person, you know? And if that's you, sometimes you have to release some whatever kind of deeper, listen to your inner dialogue and what you're telling yourself. The other card that popped out is more information. Get more information. So maybe there's someone you need to contact about this, but more than that, I do feel like your intuitive guidance, like your inner guidance, knows what you need. And compromise. Maybe there's like a business deal or some, I don't know why I keep hearing business, but probably because of all these pentacles, and all this earth energy. But there's some kind of thing that you have to like reach an agreement on, negotiation or something. And this could be an inner conflict. This could be just an inner conflict, and that could be why you're feeling this way, why it just doesn't feel. But I don't want you to think that I'm telling you that you're in your ego, but if you're triggered by that, you're in your ego. Anyway, I love spirituality. Old from age, dry from drought, frozen from the inside out. This is exactly what I'm feeling with this. All this earth energy, this inner earth, this King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. There's an imbalance here, and there's a need for you to water yourself. The star, it's not just about like dreams coming true. It's also about like, because in the story of the tarot, you know, the Tower came before this. She lost everything, and she's having to rebuild, right? And that's what the hope is from the star. That's what the hope of the hope is. And I just heard car dealership, so maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know what exactly that means, but this is reversed. So maybe in terms of like she's going in here and she's getting water, you know, water bearer. Maybe you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Maybe there's some kind of Aquarian energy that's like influencing you at the moment. But with the star, it really feels like there is a lack of self-care. And this, my poem Rose, it really does relate to a lack of self-care. Old from age, dry from drought, frozen from the inside out. This is literally from the perspective of a wilting rose. So, yeah, there's definitely a need to kind of address yourself. What's going on in your mind? What's happening in there? Because, oh gosh. Okay, right when I said that, idle desires, destructive thoughts, and the shadows of ourselves. Just when I said, like, what's going on in your thoughts, what's going on in your mind. Yeah, this is from Hysteria, and this Rose is from Melancholia, so, you know. Yeah, there's some kind of, what's there, for some reason I hear you saying, why isn't this coming through? What am I doing wrong? It's something to do with your thought process. I hear crying and this, yeah, okay. I still recall all those rose-colored moments, fond memories of him hurting me. So this could, this is also from Hysteria. This could be related to whatever it is that you are feeling. Okay, now love riddle me this, without you I'm homeless, so where am I to go? This is also, this is from Melancholia. So you have two from Melancholia and one from Hysteria. I would heavily recommend you buy my book if you want to, but if not, I do still recommend that you should really really pay attention to what you're telling yourself and what you're thinking. This really does feel like an ego kind of problem, and ego doesn't always mean I'm better than everyone. Sometimes it can be as simple as like, I'm not good enough. Like, you know, it could be the exact opposite. All of it is an ego. So I do feel like there is a heavy focus of ego here. I'm going to get more into this on Patreon, so if you're interested, I will leave the link down below. You can go check it out. And if you're interested in buying the books, I'll leave those all linked down below, as well as, you know, all the decks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye-bye, Gemini. What's happening with the Cancers watching this video? What's happening with the Cancer collective? How are y'all doing, Cancers? I sense it's been a long day for some Cancers. It's been a long week, it's been a long month, it's been a long, few years. I don't know why I heard that. Okay, let's see. Cancer. Ooh. King of Swords reverse. Ooh. King of Swords reversed, okay. Ooh, we have the Sun upright. That's always good. That's always great. And Strength. Alright. Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so. Cancer. Are you good? Because we have the King of Swords here, and this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's definitely some kind of controlling vibe coming from someone. I don't sense that this is you. I do feel like this could be someone around you, someone you've been dealing with. With the Sun, though, there are blessings. There are blessings that, it's like you're strong enough to feel the Sun. This is Leo energy. Both of these are Leo energy. And Leo always talks about inner child, always talks about, you know, being, that inner confidence I'm hearing. So there's some kind of like conflict or something with a King of Swords happening. Someone that is really controlling. This could be like a boss. This could be like romantic. I don't know exactly. It could be like a father. It could be anyone in your reality. Anyone in your life, in your reality. Well, anyone in your life that seems a little controlling is what this King of Swords is. So I don't feel like this is you. I feel like it could be a mindset. If you're resonating with that, it could be a mindset that you have that is extremely stubborn. I just heard that, especially with this lion here. Lions are, you know, extremely strong. Strength. There's a need to temper this energy. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. It's kind of like you're making a mountain out of a molehill. I just heard that. Don't get triggered. If you're triggered, you're in your ego. So that needs to be fixed. But you know, sunflowers, again, with the Queen of Wands, that's good. But at the same time, this is reversed. So there's a lack of stability. There's a lack of understanding here with a feminine energy. This could be you still. But maybe you have like some fire in your chart. I wouldn't know that. Only you would. But, you know, I am picking up that could be you. And if not, then it's like the fight between the masculine and the feminine in you. There's like a power struggle, I heard. There's a power struggle happening. And it seems like the Sun, it's kind of like reminding you, what do you have to be grateful for? Because there's things in life that makes us feel like, ugh, everything sucks. My life is awful. Like, why? Don't ask why. Don't. Rather define why. Why do you think it feels this way? Why do you think everything is the way it is? Because it's not some kind of like, you know, the universe is out to get you type thing. This is all just, I hear a lot of mental fog. Okay, the golden children, inner child tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Yeah, there's some kind of inner child thing happening here where, especially with the Sun being here, this is like inner child, but so I do think this is you, and this is kind of an echo with the golden children. There's like two suns here. So there is something in March that will probably trigger you. I heard your inner child. Maybe I'm seeing with the red, I'm seeing root chakra, so maybe there's some kind of instability happening in your life right now, and maybe that's why there's a lack of like safety. I feel like you're really worried about something. There's a certain like insecurity I'm feeling, especially with the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's like someone that is like scared, meek. I don't know what this is. Oof. Okay, let's see what your angels have to say. You're ready. You're ready for a mindset switch, a change. Something needs to change. And whatever it is that you're like worried about, you're ready to face whatever this is. You're ready to kind of step into your own strength. I just heard that with the Queen of Wands and even the King of Swords reversed if you're a masculine. Step into your strength. A lot of people are getting this card. Get more information. Some of you guys need to meditate, honestly. There's a heavy, like, your guides are trying to get something through and you're ignoring it. There's a lot of people where this is happening. So I really do feel like there is something trying to come through. There's some kind of message from spirit. With the sun, I'm feeling that. Maybe animals. If there's like an animal you keep seeing, because I'm seeing, with the sun and strength, I'm seeing a horse and a lion. So maybe there are some animals here. Okay, too many cards, y'all. Maybe there are some animals that you've been seeing, and that's your spirit guides. Look up the totems. Maybe look up the totems for idle desires, destructive thoughts, and the shadows of our... Okay. This is from Hysteria. Idle desires, destructive thoughts, and the shadows of ourselves. There's some kind of shadow, either in your inner child or in you, that is like kind of perpetuating some kind of ridiculous idea that you're not strong, or that you don't have the ability to make it through this. That's an illusion. Everything based in the mind, in physicality, is an illusion. Even the heaviest rain cannot put out the flames I have burning in my heart for you. Dang, that's the twin flame card. It is always a twin flame card. So maybe even your twin flame, is trying to come through and they're not able to because there is a lot of fire energy here, to be honest, with the strength, with the Queen of Wands, golden children, and the sun. That is all Leo. Maybe your twin flame is a Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. Depending on the sun or the moon, it could be night or it could be noon. There's really a lot of anxiety having to do with time here, honestly. Twin Flame is from Euphoria, if you're interested in the book. And this is from Hysteria. So you got 2 from Hysteria and 2 from... or 1 from Euphoria, 2 from Hysteria. So I definitely feel like there's some kind of... There's a lot of shadow energy happening right now. Oh god, itchy nose. Okay. You could be congested. Okay, this is something that is not conducive to your growth. Thank you, Spirit. And like, honestly, it does feel, this is always, I wrote this to always be, because I wrote it upon that first recognition of my twin flame. So literally within seconds of recognizing my twin, I wrote this poem. So this is always a romantic or twin flame, because it's not always romantic, right? This is always a twin flame card. So there's someone that is like wanting to come through to kind of like, someone coming through saying you're ready, like you're ready for this next like phase in your life. This is always a twin flame card for me, my poetry card. There's like a worry of, a certain amount of worry that is going into whatever it is you're going through. And I do think that with Get More Information, you should meditate on that, what exactly that could be. It could be having to do with like some kind of like controlling energy, especially with the King of Swords, but this could also be a mental blockage. This could also be a mental blockage that's holding you back from being the strongest version of yourself. See, because like on the outside you look like a person and their cat, she and her cat. Oh, such a good anime, watch it. But inside you're a lion, a lioness, a lion, whatever you want. You know, and there's something holding you back from being the true authentic version of yourself. You know, the Cancer, the crab, clawing, you're scary. But you're letting either an ego thing, a mind thing. There's a lot of ego happening right now for the signs. I don't know what it is about this, but there's a lot of ego happening right now with all the signs. So I do hope people don't get triggered, and if they do, I mean, that's just confirmation that it's the ego. But anyway, the extended version of this reading will be on Patreon if you're interested in seeing that. I will See you in the next video, hopefully. Bye! Hi, Leo. Let's get into this. Ah! Oh, God! Okay. What's going on with the Leos in the world? What's going on with the Leos in the... Ooh. Okay, Page of Swords. Could be some spying going on. Some social media stalking. Ooh, okay. We got 2 more. Ooh. 5 of Swords reversed and the 2 of Wands upright. So these are the cards that came out. And we have the Hangman reversed at the bottom of the deck. So, Leo, it looks like there was, I do feel like this is past you. Either that or it's impending, but I do feel like this is past you. This is past energy, it feels like. There was someone you were dealing with that is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Swords usually refers to air signs, but it also refers to spying, stalking, social media, stuff like that. With the 5 of Swords being reversed, this is about deception, someone going behind your back, doing something kind of underhanded in some type of aspect. And remember, everyone in your reality is you pushed out, is a reflection of you. So you could be having either a subconscious mind program that this happens frequently, or it could just be you are projecting something onto someone and therefore causing them to act that way. So, yeah. I just got an example in my mind. Like, if you're accusing someone of cheating on you, but actually you're cheating on them, but sometimes it's not always that black and white. Sometimes there's a gray area. Sometimes you just have a limiting belief of everyone cheats, which causes everyone around you to cheat. I just heard that, so take it if you want it. Anyway, 2 of Wands, though, it does feel like you're expanding your mind. It does feel like you're looking more into a situation. Maybe you're the one doing the spying, and maybe you're the one kind of like in the shadows. I just heard that. This could be something you don't want people to know about. There could be some kind of like deeper secret happening here. And with the Hangman, it does feel like there is a disconnection from spirit. It feels like there's like a heavy disconnection from spirit, to be honest, because it's reversed, so you're not allowing this energy to kind of flow. There's a blockage somewhere. Okay. So let's see. Oh! Let's see what's going on with the Starseed, what the Starseed has for you. I do feel like you're learning something. You're learning something that was previously. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So maybe this could be maybe you have to, I just heard you have to get something in at a certain time, or you have to like do something within a certain amount of time. I don't know exactly what that could be referencing, but I do feel like yeah, with this, I'm getting an anxious energy almost. Okay. From your angels, we got big happy changes and perfect timing. With the 2 of Wands, I'm also feeling like this could be a new kind of adventure. Some kind of new adventure could be happening in March. This is really weird. This is different from the message I was getting earlier. Did you shift your vibration while you were watching this video? This soft gray jacket shielded me from the fights and pulled the wool completely over my eyes. So this, yeah, okay, it's coming back. The deceptive kind of energy, right? It's about kind of ignoring, this is called Soft Gray Jacket, and it's from Melancholia if you're interested in the book. But this is about kind of ignoring your intuition And honestly, the Hanged Man kind of echoes that, ignoring the intuition. There's some kind of thing, there's some kind of blockage happening here, having to do with either an air sign or just a mental kind of mental state. There's something that you're trying, it's kind of like the angels are trying to reassure you that everything is working out in perfect timing. Like, there's 2 cards here about timing. The soft gray jacket, okay. The soft gray jacket is about just being, pulling the wool over your eyes, you know, that saying, someone, either you or someone around you has been manipulated in some kind of way. You used to be a cigarette break, then you became the smoke in my veins, is the next card that flew out. That's about, like, someone who you used to trust. Again, that manipulative, that energy is coming back again. Someone you used to trust betrayed you in some type of way, or there was some backhanded, like, underhanded, it's not backhanded, backhanded slap, some underhanded stuff going on with this person. Let's get one more card. Whole universes exist inside her and she hasn't a clue. Maybe that's why I started off by saying, like, you know, for example, if you're doing something, then it'll cause other things to happen, or if you have a certain mind program, then it causes other people to act in line with that mind program that you have. So honestly, with this, it makes sense. You're kind of creating all of this. Ignore the her. It's written from my perspective. I'm a girl. But yeah, whole universes exist inside her and she hasn't a clue. You're manifesting all of this. So whatever is happening in your reality that you don't like, or you're not like satisfied with, ultimately we can look more into this in the extended, but like, as far as I can tell with this reading, whatever is manifesting in your life that you don't like or don't agree with, it is a product of your own creation. And as hard as that is here, if you're triggered by that, you are mainly going by your ego. Your ego is running your life and you don't want that necessarily, right? You want to be in ultimate control of what happens. We're going to get more into this into the extended, so if you are interested in seeing the extended, go ahead and go down below. It's on my Patreon. I will leave all the books linked down below as well. Oh, this is from Euphoria, by the way. These 2 are from Melancholia. And that, Melancholia is mostly about karmic situation, you know? And Euphoria is about kind of healing. It's the healing, it's the, you know, light at the end of the tunnel. Realizing that you are the ultimate creator of your reality. So yeah, if you're interested in buying either of those books, I'll even leave Hysteria link down below. They're all down below if you're interested. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe, comment, like if you want. And yeah, I'll get more into this weird swords energy in your extended, and that'll be linked down below. It's on the Patreon, so 555 if you're interested. Okay, bye Leo! Virgo, what's going on? Virgo, Dante's Inferno. Ooh, that's a cute rhyme. I'm such a freaking poet. Alright. Virgo, Dante's Inferno. I was thinking of Virgil. Isn't he that character from the Divine Comedy? Why am I thinking of that? Okay, so Spirit, for some reason, had me thinking of Divine Comedy, Dante's Inferno. You know, maybe you've been on a long quest of some kind. The hero's quest, I just heard. What has Virgo been up to? Virgo. Dante's Inferno. Okay. 3 of Cups. It's your first card. Let's get 2 more. Oh, 2 of Pentacles. Huh. I'm getting something. Not, oh, Okay, alright. Temperance reversed. So Virgo, are you feeling a little bit like you're taking on too much? Because I feel like, yeah, alright, 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. So Virgo, I feel you. I feel you. I'm a Virgo in sidereal, so I completely understand. Okay, so from this, I'm kind of getting that Spirit. In March, Spirit is going to want you to kind of take some time to just kind of chill. Just like celebrate your achievements thus far. Give yourself a minute to just kind of relax a bit and like hang out with friends safely. Wear a mask safely. Okay. Even over Zoom, over Skype, over, you know, what's it called? Twitch? Why did I hear that live stream? You're juggling a lot. You're kind of really busy, and there's not been much time to kind of temper this. The imbalance has the imbalance has been reached. You're kind of in a when I see the Temperance card in reverse, I always think of burnout. So if you've been doing a lot, or you've been kind of busy, or if it feels that way at any point in March, you might want to take a step back. Honestly, since you're seeing this reading, maybe you will. I do feel like you have been really busy at work. You've been working a lot. You've been like, you know, working on building your abundance, working on something really like, you know, passionate for you. I'm hearing, especially with the nine of wands is right underneath that. But there's kind of like a kind of energy, you know, the like I don't know if you can kind of see it, but this person is a little bit uptight. You know, they're just like So I mean, there's a need to just kind of chill. There's a need to just relax, kind of, you know, with their flowy outfits and like the clink in the glass, you know, just kind of calm down a bit. Calm down a bit. There is always hearing that. Oh, what is that saying? I can't remember. It escapes me. Spirit will give it to me if it's meant to be said. So let's see what. I do feel like you're gonna be really busy, and Spirit wants you to kind of. Okay, that's too many. I feel like you're gonna be really busy, and Spirit kind of wants you to just chill out a bit. You're doing a lot, Virgo. You're doing a lot, and you really need to just give yourself a minute. All paths lead home. Aww. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So, yeah, it comes back to this kind of like healing. Kind of, I'm drawn to the flowers. What kind of flowers are those? I have no idea, but I'm also drawn to the sun looking like a crown over there. Like, you know, right there. So yeah, there's kind of an instability here, especially with those red, these wings that she has are like red. These wings that she has are like red. So it's kind of like, oops. That's kind of like root chakra. There's some kind of, I'm really drawn to the red in this, so that's like a root chakra thing. Especially all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Like home, like that feeling of stability. It's like there's been some kind of instability that has happened in your life recently. And it's kind of causing you to kind of work, I heard work overtime, go into overdrive. Oh. Abundance. Okay, well, we have like this literally just flipped out as I was like about to shovel it. So abundance, yeah, you definitely have your abundance. I feel like it's something that you are, if not already achieved, it's coming in real soon. But there's a certain forgiveness here, right? You have to kind of be forgiving with yourself, I'm hearing. Virgos in general, and I know this to be true, Virgos in general are very self-critical. They're very hard on themselves because they expect, you know, some kind of like perfection that is impossible. Nothing is impossible. I can be perfect if I want to. But you know, sometimes you don't realize you already are perfect. Yeah. that struck a chord with someone, I felt. You have to be more forgiving with your faults, with, like, you know, all those things that make you imperfect. You kind of just have to forgive that, because, you know, I'm assuming you're a human, and as humans, we're not meant to be perfect, and the whole realization that we already are perfect as we are, there's nothing wrong with wanting to, like, be better, wanting to do, oh, this is a vision, okay, oh, God, okay, wanting to do better, wanting to do more for yourself, you know, push your limits and all that. Through every scream and every sob, I sang a song of love and loss. Yeah, with forgiveness, that's really, so this is from Melancholia, if you're interested in buying my book, but your soul is kind of crying. All paths lead home, you know? Melancholia is kind of about losing that kind of sense of home, that stability. Oh my God, okay. This is a synchronicity. Now love, riddle me this. Without you, I'm homeless, so where am I to go? This is kind of like a synchronicity happening here with this card. When I was just talking about, like, Melancholia, that's that poetry book that I wrote. This is also from Melancholia, if you kind of were wondering. Yeah, there's some kind of instability that happened, or that you're afraid of, I'm hearing, especially with that root chakra. It's usually based in fear. This soft gray jacket shielded me from the fights and pulled the wool completely over my eyes. You got all three from Hysteria, so, I mean, Hysteria, oh my God. Hysteria is also about fear. But anyway, you got three poems from Melancholia, so I really feel like you're going through a time where you're kind of doing too much and you need to calm down a bit. You need to give time for yourself, self-care, rebalance these energies, like forgive yourself for everything that you're not achieving at the moment, because you can't put too much on your plate or else you won't get anything done, and we go into procrastination and we're just like, I don't feel like doing anything, you know? So definitely I'm feeling like that's the main message that Spirit wants to get across, because, like, ultimately, no matter what you do, abundance is going to come through. So, yeah. I'm going to go more into this in the extended. I hope to see you there, but if this is where we part ways, I will have all my books linked in the description if you're interested in buying them, the decks, you know, and my Patreon if you want to see the extended version of this, only $5.55 for the extended version of this reading. Okay, well, I will see you next time, if this is where we part ways. Bye bye, Virgo! Where are all my fellow Libras at? What is happening for Libra? I am not reading my own energy because I don't want to know what's happening. But anyway, what's happening for all the Libras? Oof. There will be an extended to this. We got Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. And Ace of Cups. Okay, so Libra, Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So Libra, what's going on here? you got pretty good cards. Okay, you got three major arcanas and an ace. So I feel like you're gonna have a pretty good March. Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is finally turning in your favor, Libra. Honestly, I feel like Libras in general are always trying to just balance everything, trying to balance everyone else, trying to just, you know, keep the peace. I just heard. Hierophant heavily implies that, you know. I do feel like there will be a higher connection to Spirit. Either that or, like, maybe you're getting married. Maybe there's some kind of document being signed. Maybe there's some kind of, like, luck. I heard luck is turning in your favor, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. Ace of Cups. This is, like, the epitome of love. Self-love, external love, but, you know, all external love manifests from the self. So I do, whoop. What is happening, Libra? Oh my God. So you know, all love manifests from the inner world, right? So, you know, and the lovers here, there's definitely, either a higher commitment, honestly, with the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, it does feel like marriage. But if you're not getting married, you're just, you know, your love life is kind of, you know, being, the frequency of it, you know, your relationship, if you're in a relationship or whatever. I'm heavily picking up some kind of relationship vibes here, definitely from the lovers especially, but it could also be just a higher commitment to yourself, especially with the Ace of Cups here. So I do feel like in terms of the wheel turning, you are putting yourself at a higher standard. You're holding yourself to a more, you know, a higher standard, literally, with the Hierophant here. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Gemini, a Sagittarius. Wait, I always see Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune. But anyway, so yeah, you could be dealing with those, a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah. So yeah, let's see what the Starseed has to say. I do feel like in March it'll ultimately be some good vibes. It does feel like good vibes are happening. Major themes. I do feel like, you know, funny enough, I feel like you'll be really lucky this month. In love, in just commitment to yourself even. So what just came out? Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. You know, Pleiades is really related to like water signs a lot of the times. So maybe you're like, maybe you have water in your chart, but also inspired ideas. I mean, maybe you're gonna have like some kind of idea that you feel that come intuitively, right? Because water is intuition. So I do feel that for you. I feel like you're gonna get like a big idea of some kind, and that's gonna give you abundance, an abundance of self-love, an abundance of creativity too. Because you know, water is also isn't just about healing. It's about extending that healing to others, especially with the Ace of Cups. So trust, wow. So for the Hierophant and trust to come out, this is like Spirit is helping you with this. Spirit is helping you manifest this new beginning. This could be in love. Again, however it's resonating. Within the next few weeks, wow, because I'm posting this in February at some point. What day is it? Yeah, I'm posting this in like a few days. So, today it's 2/2, by the way. I don't know why I felt called to say that, but I did. It's so cold in here. Anyway, what am I? Within the next few weeks, something big is going to happen. Either you're going to get an idea having to do with love, or just an idea in general. Big picture thinking, though, it really does feel like it's a big change. It's a big shift, and I think the universe, Wheel of Fortune, it's definitely like a new start. It's a new cycle beginning for you within the next few weeks. That's amazing. Now I'm going to get some messages from my poetry to see if there's anything else, and we will extend, there is an extended in this reading. I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier, but there's an extended. Okay. It falls into the abyss of everlasting emptiness. This is from Melancholia. It's called Mask. So yeah, honestly, with this authentic truth I just heard, with the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups, there's like an authenticity that is kind of apparent in your energy field. This could be someone else taking off the mask. That could be even, you know, something as small as that could be an indicator of a deepening of a relationship that you have. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but, you know, the lovers doesn't always mean romantic, but it could even be just, you know, a friend or a family member. So take it how it resonates. With the Ace of Cups, that is unconditional love. So if this isn't romantic, it could even be an animal. A mask, though. The mask heavily implies that there was some kind of facade that was up, either on your side or someone you know. Even just to yourself, maybe you're finally being authentic with yourself. I have an itch on my nose, so maybe you have some congestion. I don't know. My cat did just come in here and he's very furry, so could just be a cat hair. Ooh. All right. Drizzles of rain go... It's raining outside. Drizzles of rain glow kissed her fingertips, and with it she painted stars across her sky. This also, honestly, with the Ace of Cups, like it really feels like you're taking a situation that once kind of left you feeling like you got the short end of the stick to now you're turning it into your own favor, and that's why you have to have trust in it. So this poem is from Euphoria. If you're interested in buying the book, all my books will be linked in the description. I'm gonna get one more for you. Whole universes exist inside her and she hasn't a clue. That goes back to Drizzles of Rain Glow, honestly, how you can take one thing and turn it into something beautiful. You can take, you are the creator of your reality. You create everything. So this is kind of like just confirming that. That's why it's so important to trust. And honestly, with the Ace of Cups and trust here, I do feel like you do have trust in whatever this process is that you're going through. So yeah, I'm going to leave your reading here. If you're interested in seeing the extended version, definitely go check out the Patreon link below. But yeah, if that's where it leaves, I hope you enjoyed this video. All my books will be linked below. Again, I don't know if I said it or not, but that last poem was from Euphoria. Whole universes exist inside her. That's from Euphoria. So yeah, if you're interested in getting any of my books, I'll leave them linked down below. And yeah, that's all for Libra. Bye bye. How's everybody going over here? Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio too. I'm a Scorpio rising in tropical and Scorpio moon in sidereal. I do have a lot of Scorpio in the chart though. I'm also Scorpio Mars in tropical. Okay. 3 of Wands. Upright. There's some, you could be waiting for a package. You could be waiting for something. You could be, travel. Wow. You could be waiting for travel plans. You could be waiting to travel. Or something is traveling towards you. Let's see what this is about. Ooh. This is too many cards. I'm not going to take all of them. I'm only looking for one. Spirit, thank you. The Empress reversed. Dang. Okay, so, and Queen of Cups reversed at the bottom. Okay, so we have the three of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Empress reversed. So I feel like there's a rush for something. You've been waiting for something, and it could be an Empress, or you could be the Empress. However the roles work, just, you know, take it as it resonates, right? There could be a situation where you're waiting, communication I just heard, because with the ace, oh my gosh, with the 3 of Wands, this is a waiting energy, and with the 8 of Wands, that talks about travel, but it could also talk about communication. The Empress, though, is all about self. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting here is that there's a lack of, the Empress is reversed, and the Empress traditionally stands for the Divine Feminine, and the Divine Feminine is all about letting go, letting flow, letting things just kind of be. And this is a lot of masculine energy, honestly, with the Wands. It's a lot of wanting to get things done. But here, what just came out from the Starseed is loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, like Godin. So it really feels like Spirit wants you to just let things flow in March. However, it feels like there's something that you're like kind of holding on to, and you kind of have to let go of it. Just see what's happening here. The Empress. And I feel like there's kind of been, You haven't been nurturing your feminine energy. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, this goes back to feminine energy. The intuition. What is your Mother Gaia? What else? Like just that watery kind of. I'm hearing water. I'm seeing a waterfall. There's a need to just let things flow. And we have no. Yeah, no. So if you had a question, the answer is no. If there's something you've been debating about, the answer is no. A yes or no question, the answer is no. But aside from that, what I'm getting from this is like, whatever you want to come in, whatever kind of communication or whatever kind of like opportunity you're waiting to kind of receive, it's blocked because there's not enough trust. There's not enough like, you know, letting things flow. There needs to be balance. I'm sensing a heavy imbalance, especially with the Empress reverse. This is like, this is a very insecure kind of energy here. So Scorpio, I mean, I know as a Scorpio, this kind of, being a water sign, it should be easy for us to just flow, but it isn't always easy, especially when you're a Scorpio, you know, honestly. I think that's what the no is referring to. And I saw a waterfall earlier when I was looking at Loosen Your Grip. I saw a waterfall, so I don't know how that, if waterfalls mean something to you. Oh, too many. Oh, okay. Okay. So now I'm shuffling my poetry to see if there are any spirits, oh my god, there's many of those here. My spirit guides and your spirit guides are here. Oh, your name, it seems to me at least, has already been forgotten. So this is Forgotten from Melancholia, if you're interested in the book. And Pure Instinct carries me on the feathered wings of survival. This is Fear in Hysteria. So honestly, with this, I'm really feeling like, oops, gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, that's a really mean message, Spirit. Alright, you know what? Everyone is you pushed out. Don't come at the messenger, okay? But for some people, this could be the communication that is about to come in. Someone acting like they don't know you, or either someone recently treated you this way. But I gotta say, this is manifested out of your fear. So maybe, and especially, I'm really drawn to the reds today. There's a lot of stuff happening in March for people that have to do with the root chakra. You need to kind of do some root chakra healing, honestly. Work on feeling secure and feeling grounded and feeling, you know, content with yourself. There's a lot of, this is a theme, I think. This is a theme that's happening for a lot of signs. I'm gonna get one more. Oh. Devoid of attachment and absent affection, imbalance of heart and mind was her affliction. So honestly, with the Empress, that makes sense why the imbalance was coming through. Imbalance of heart and mind. This is about kind of wanting love but not letting it in. And that's part of Loosen Your Grip, listen to your intuition, and know, like, this can't come in. This blessing, whatever it is, opportunity, work, love, whatever it is, just in the poem in general, this is from Hysteria, and it's called An Ill Mind. So there's something going on here. Your mind and your heart are not in sync, and therefore it's throwing you off, like, really throwing you off. And that's why the Empress is reversed. There's, like, a disconnection from your intuition here. And honestly, oh yeah, okay, the bottom of the deck, I found solace in solitude. So that's from Euphoria, but it's also kind of, there's two different ways you can read that one. It's like, I don't need anyone, I like being alone. Or, you know, when I wrote this, I was envisioning like red curtains, and red keeps coming through today for all of the piles. All the signs, red keeps coming through. So red is the color of the root chakra. It's the color of, you know, it's like feeling secure in yourself, being strong on your own. I just saw 777, so that's a sign possibly for you. But yeah, I'm gonna do an extended of all of these, of all the readings So if you want to go hang out with me on Patreon, you totally can for $5.55. Yeah. If you're interested in buying any of the books, I'll leave them linked down below for you. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye! Okay, Sagittarius, what's going on? What's going on, Sag? Oops. What's going on, Sagittarius? Oh gosh. What's going on, Sagittarius? I just saw the moon. Okay, the moon reversed. Two of Swords upright. Oh gosh, too many spirit. Chill out. What's going on here? Four of Cups upright. This is looking a lot like the Aries reading. You could be dealing with an Aries. I think it was the Aries reading. I'll have to go back and check, but I'll write it somewhere if it's not. I'm pretty sure this is similar to the Aries reading because they had the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. So the moon reversed, this is talking about like there's like something that is like missing, not missing, sorry, that's not the right word, hidden, that is hidden from you, and it's causing you to be in this indecisive kind of energy right here. The Four of Cups talks about Four of Cups is all about ignoring something. So maybe your indecision is causing you to ignore something. I'm gonna ask the starseeds what this could be about, because the moon is very mysterious. It could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or Scorpio. The moon is very watery energy, and there's a scorpion on it, so it really could be a Scorpio. Okay, Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So, like, ultimately, this is serving your highest purpose. Whatever this situation is, you're meant to learn from it. If this is a karmic situation, you're meant to, you know, learn from whatever is happening here. There's an indecision that is causing your judgment to kind of be a little bit like you're not looking at the. I literally just saw, okay, Spirit, thank you. I literally just saw this dude kind of like his eyes bulged out. Okay. That was creepy. Not the right time. Yeah, so while the moon is reversed and you're not really able to make a decisive decision about this, it's not the right time, I'm telling you. And it's up to you, though ultimately, it's up to you. So, however this turns out, this is a really vague reading, and hopefully we can get more information on this, Sag, but, so yeah, there's really some kind of unknown thing happening here, and this indecision is kind of causing you to not really see, you're kind of blindfolded, oh, hold on, sorry, you're kind of blindfolded to your blessings here. There's something that is coming in though. I am feeling something, either if you're like curious about something, you're gonna know, or just at least the curiosity of whatever is happening, right? Because the moon just feels like there's a lot of curiosities happening. Curiosities, oh my gosh. Are you going to like a museum of oddities? Anyway, sorry. And with this, it says not the right time. So I feel like you are learning something, and in essence, this will kind of put you in the right direction. There's kind of like she's surrendering. She's just kind of going for it. This is a girl. Yeah, she's just kind of going for it. Yeah, I do feel like you might be learning something, whether that's like spiritual or like actually learning something in, you know, what's it called? Just like physical wise, like material wise. But if you were asking about some kind of like situation, it says it's not the right time. So maybe there was like something you wanted in a certain time and it didn't happen. But it's up to you being here. Kind of feels like you're in control of that, of when the right time is. That's what I'm ultimately feeling with these cards. So now I'm gonna just shuffle my poetry to see what my poetry has to say to you. Okay. Fly away and know I truly don't mind, for I shall keep what you left behind. So this is like, this is called Feather. It's from Euphoria. This is about pretty much just letting go. It's kind of echoing this kind of surrender energy right here. So it feels like you're surrendering here. Oh, noose, oh lovely noose. Oh, noose, please don't come loose. So there is definitely some kind of imbalance happening here. Maybe that's why the Two of Swords is here, the indecision, that kind of Libran energy. Yeah, because these two are kind of two conflicting energies. This is from Hysteria. It's called Oh Lovely Noose, and it's about not being able to let go of something. And this is kind of about, so maybe that's what this means, this whole, if not the right time, it's up to you, is kind of echoing here with these two poems. Yeah, one more. Now love, riddle me this, without you I'm homeless, so where am I to go? So there is some kind of like feeling lost type energy happening here. Maybe you or someone you're dealing with is like feeling lost. I just heard lost without you, so maybe there's some kind of like some kind of lost energy. I did feel a little lost in this reading, to be honest. At one point I did kind of feel a little lost. Yeah. But ultimately it feels like the surrender is probably the best thing. Surrendering this to the universe and just not worrying about it, whatever the situation is. So yeah, I'll have an extended version of this on my Patreon if you're interested. $5.55. If you're interested in seeing the extended version of this, if not, this is where we part ways. I'll leave my books in the description. Oh, by the way, this is from Melancholia, so you got one from each book. That's interesting. So if you want to, go ahead and check them out. Yeah. Bye, Sagittarius. Capricorn. How are y'all doing? Capricorn. Oh, okay, we got one. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Seven of Wands reversed. I'm getting a lack of confidence here. Ooh, Star upright. Ooh. And the Chariot on the back of the deck. So from this energy, 10 of Pentacles is all about kind of like, you got it all. You got the money, you got the family, you got the everything you need, right? But in this case it's reversed, so I feel like maybe there was some kind of instability that happened in terms of a family type unit or just a relationship in general. We have the 7 of Wands reversed, so it's about, this is usually about like standing your ground, being able to kind of stay in your power, but it's reversed. So I feel like something kind of knocked you off your, I just heard off your high horse. What? And the Star, but the Star is here. This is Aquarian energy. And it seems like despite that though, you're still holding on to hope, which is good. I feel like I'm getting that from your vibration here. The Chariot, oh, and the Knight of Wands. The Chariot and the Knight of Wands are here. So you're ready for forward movement in whatever the situation specifically is. I do feel like there is forward movement happening, especially with the Star. Just maintain your vibe long enough in order to kind of manifest a good outcome. Because I do feel like in March there might be some kind of challenges. And I think you'll be up for the challenge, especially with the Chariot and the Knight of Wands there. So I do feel like whatever is going on, this really feels, oops, okay, we just got the Void. Okay, so maybe, okay, yeah, that instability I was picking up earlier could be related to the family. Maybe you had to like walk away from your family, or maybe you're kind of feeling isolated, because this also talks about community, just having like people around you supporting you and stuff. So maybe you had to walk away, or you're feeling isolated in some aspect, especially with the Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Honestly, this picture is reminding me of like a meditation. I one day when I went into meditation, I usually don't share this message, and I don't know if you got this, because I did tell another group in another video about this message specifically, so I don't know if you got the same message, but I am feeling a similar energy here. There is something beautiful in that darkness, you know? And like, there's a quote from BTS called, and it's from that song Your Eyes Tell, and they say, the darkness is so beautiful. Like, in the darkness, it's so beautiful, something like that. So there's something, there's some kind of darkness that you're probably having to go through, and I'm seeing that darkness that I saw in that meditation, and it truly is so beautiful. That's where great cosmic womb, that's where everything is kind of created from. So, and it feels like you do have that understanding. So there is some kind of dark, kind of isolated situation you're going through right now, aside from everything going on in the world right now. Let's not talk about that, but you know, yeah, Capricorn. Let's see what the angels want to say about this. I do feel like you're probably going to be in your feels a bit, but I don't think you'll let that kind of, you know, you'll probably hide it from people too. I'm getting some kind of like hidden energy here, along with the void, because the void is just straight up darkness. Okay, it's up to you. One more card. Ooh. Gosh. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, so this darkness is kind of like, that darkness is straight up the divine feminine. Maybe your divine feminine has been a little imbalanced, and it's kind of like your intuition is trying to talk to you. It's up to you is like about, you know, ultimately I feel like it's echoing the star energy. Like, you hold on to the hope, hold on to, like, you know, the high vibes, because ultimately this your intuition wants to come through, and the only way it can is kind of if you're in this isolated kind of place. You have to kind of be by yourself and in your feels to kind of receive whatever intuitive message is happening here. So let's get my poetry to see what my poems have to say to you. Dream and dream and dream and dream in this world of impossibility. So there are two different ways you can read this. Depending on how you feel when I said it, that will tell you where your vibration is. So if you hear it as like sarcastic, then it means that you're kind of don't believe that it's possible for you, and that's a lie. That's your ego talking. And if you feel like anything is possible, that's the truth. So yeah, that's kind of, and that's from Euphoria, if you're interested in buying the book. And here we have, soft gray jacket shielded me from the fights and pulled the wool completely over my eyes. So this, honestly, kind of echoing that seven of wands energy, just like feeling less than confident in some type of aspect. And the void too, just like isolation in the darkness. That's from Melancholia if you're interested in getting the book. You used to be a cigarette break, then you became the smoke in my veins. Okay, so yeah, and the void kind of looks, in this picture, kind of looks like smoke. It also kind of looks like a cigarette burn a little bit. That's a bit, ooh. Yeah, this is about just like bad habits. It could be, you know, people in your reality that don't agree with you. This could be referring to whatever this like 10 of Pentacles in reverse is referring to. Some kind of people that you thought, or some kind of situation you thought would bring you stability, but it didn't. But ultimately, it's kind of being able to listen to your intuition and step away from that kind of energy. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. back of the deck, she reached into that bleak abyss and behind it she found salvation. That's interesting considering we have the void here. So I do feel like maybe rebalance the feminine energy I'm hearing, because there's a lot of feminine energy here. Whether you're masculine or feminine doesn't really matter. We all have both in us, that yin yang. There's a bit of feminine and a bit of masculine in everyone. And it's all about just balancing those out. So yeah, I'm going to continue this reading on Patreon if you're interested in seeing the rest of it. I will leave that linked in the description if you're interested in buying any of my books. Also, that last poem was from Euphoria. If you're interested in buying any of them, they're all going to be linked down below too. And if this is where we part ways, I will see you maybe. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye, Capricorn. To Capricorn. Aquarius. What's happening for the Aquas? What's happening for the Aquamans and Aquawomens and Aquatheys? What's happening for the Aquas? What's happening for the Aquas? What's happening? Aquarius. Oh God. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. The Two of Wands upright. Okay. And the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, so King of Cups reversed on the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like there's something on your mind. I feel like there's something on your mind that is kind of disrupting your sleep. I'm really drawn to the flowers on this quilt. So maybe, that's red again. Red is a huge theme for like a lot of, I don't know why I'm so drawn to the red. There's even red in all of these cards. Like, what? This is a little bit... Anyway, red is the root chakra, so I feel like there's some kind of instability happening. Maybe your mental state is a little unstable. Maybe you're having nightmares. Maybe you're not able to sleep well. It's just some kind of... But I sense that you're getting out of this energy because we have the Two of Wands here and the Eight of Cups, but it's reversed. So there's some kind of like intention to expand your mind, to go somewhere, to learn something. I'm getting foreign languages here. I always see that when I see the world. And with the Two of Cups, this is, or Two of Cups, oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe there's a partnership happening. Anyway, with the Eight of Cups, this is about kind of walking away, but it's in reverse. So maybe there's some hesitation here. So let's ask the Starseed and see if they can expand on what exactly is happening in March for you. What's going on for Aquarius? Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So with this, that's interesting because we have like the sea here in both of these actually. In both of these, he's kind of overlooking the sea, and this dude is going into the sea and this dude is looking at the sea. So that's kind of interesting, and this is like all about the sea. Maybe like healing frequencies can help you in this during this time. Maybe falling asleep. Subliminals maybe can help, especially since this like sleeping thing is happening. Maybe if you like listen to subliminals, that could help you. I just heard that. So only use subliminals from people that you trust, obviously. Don't use subliminals from anyone shady or anything. You know, the vibe doesn't lie, so if you feel weird about someone, don't obviously don't listen to anyone's subliminal that you feel weird about. But anyway, yeah, I feel like this is an inner journey, if not an actual outer kind of experience. I feel like there's an inner journey happening here, especially with diving deep. We have no. So if you had a question about something, the answer is no. I always see no as a don't hold yourself back card, and within the next few weeks. So something is going to happen within the next few weeks of you seeing this video that will kind of help you, I think, actually turn this Eight of Cups upright. Actually go after your joy, go after things that make you happy. Being able to kind of expand your mind also, especially with the Two of Wands. Like, that's all about expansion and, like, learning. Yeah. King of Cups reversed is here, and the Tower is here. But these are both reversed, so I feel like whatever Tower moment may have happened probably put you in this Knight of Swords energy. But now you're, like... It seems like you've kind of recovered from whatever that was. And this King of Cups reversed, this could be anyone in your reality. It could also be you. It just depends on what other, what's in your chart. But King of Cups is usually someone, King of Cups reversed is someone that isn't in line with their emotions. Their emotions are just scattered. So maybe that's why the Wayland Orca came out. Frequency of sound and diving deep. So let's see what my poetry has to say to you. Let's see if the poems have any special messages for the aquas, for the aquamarines, for the aquas. Getting so many different, like, nicknames. Mermaids, mermans, merdays. Let's see. Fly away and know I truly don't mind, for I shall keep what you left behind. So this is Feather, this is from Euphoria, this is about letting go. Maybe that's also what the no is about. Maybe it's time to let go of something. Maybe someone has to let go of you, I just heard that. Dream and dream and dream and dream in this world of impossibility. So, I just got a ringing. It went away. That's a sign from your angels. Yeah. I feel like you do have big dreams, especially with the World showing up on that Two of Wands. But it feels like there's a hesitation in going for it, and I'm not entirely sure why. This soft gray jacket shielded me from the fights and pulled the wool completely over my eyes. Okay, so this is from Melancholia. Oh, and Dream is from Euphoria. Impossibility. Soft gray jacket is about kind of this mental thing here. I'm from this specific reading, I'm getting mentally you're kind of in a prison, in a mental prison that you created. Oh, I just heard... Is it On from BTS? I think it's On. On from BTS. There's that's a song, and that's a song from BTS, and it's kind of like this prison I've created or something. But it's talking about mentally, like what is happening in the mind, and that's what I'm hearing with this soft gray jacket. It's kind of like this no is saying no more of this, because it's kind of right underneath it. The way I laid the cards out, it's right underneath it. So it's kind of, maybe that's why it's reversed, because like this is over, this feeling of being in a mental prison. But ultimately that is up to you whether you're gonna actually, because this is in reverse, right? So it's still up in the air. Maybe that's why the Tower is still here, because you're kind of still having to deal with, I guess, the fallout I just heard of whatever situation happened with a King of Cups. King of Cups is like reversed as someone that can't be trusted, just in general, and that's not really in line with their emotions. Within the next few weeks, though, it seems like there's going to be some clarity on this situation. I really feel I'm going to continue this reading over on Patreon. You can go see it if you want to, if you're interested in looking more into this energy and seeing what exactly all of this means. But if not, I will leave my poetry and everything linked below, and the Patreon, of course, and all the decks that I use will be linked below if you're interested in them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Aquarius. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye. Oh my god, we made it to the end, Pisces. How are you doing, Pisces? Oh. Let's see. Oh. King of Pentacles reversed. Oh, there was another sign that got King of Pentacles reversed. I'll try to remember. If I don't, I'll just put it in the under your group pile. So we have the Devil reversed and the Six of Wands reversed. So maybe you had like some kind of codependent relationship with a King of Pentacles. I mean, that could be it, but it could also be with money in general. Take it how it resonates. But and it seems like that kept you from victory, because this is usually the victory card. This looks like a V right here, right here, right here. So this is usually the victory card, but it's reversed. So whatever kind of, I'm hearing egoic mindset you have with money or just a person in general. Remember, ego can be, I'm the best of the best, but it could also be, I'm the worst of the worst. Whatever your mental dialogue is, right? So it's kind of like, either way, it's like, there's definitely an imbalance in the ego happening here, especially with the Devil and the King of Pentacles. But since the Devil is reversed, it does seem like that energy is either leaving in March or just kind of fading, or maybe not having as much of a hold on you. We do have Judgment. Oh, we have Judgment and the Two of Cups reversed here. So maybe that's announcing the end of a union or a partnership, or this could be business, an end of walking away from a job, but this could also be announcing the beginning of a potential partnership. Depends on how you're feeling. Ultimately, all tarot depends on you. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. I feel like this sounds like another reading that I did earlier. I'm not sure which one it was. I'll try to, I'll go back and like, I'll go back and leave it, after I edit this, I'm going to go back and leave it in the description, but, in the comments. But the King of Pentacles and the Inner Earth came out literally in another reading. So maybe you're dealing with someone of that sign. I don't remember what the sign was, but I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So there's definitely a new beginning starting. I really feel that with the Judgment card especially, and the two of Cups being on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's something new that's wanting to come in. And maybe once you release this kind of this karmic kind of energy, it'll be able to start. I feel like it's delaying major success for you though, especially with the Six of Wands in reverse. It's delaying major success. Improving health. This could also be about your health. Success in your health. Maybe there's like a lack of money and you're not able to kind of take care of yourself or someone around you. But I do feel like since this is here, the improving health, then this will be improved. Maybe just going out and walking in nature is enough to kind of fix that. And we have no. So I think this is saying no more of this kind of King of Pentacles type energy being reversed. Like no more of this kind of narcissism. I just heard that, no offense. If that's you, if that's you and you're getting triggered by hearing that, oh, if that's you and you're getting triggered by hearing that, I got it ringing in my ears, so you're definitely triggered, I'm sorry. But if that's you, that's your ego talking, that's not really you. So don't be upset. Chill out. It's alright, Pisces. Whew. There are bigger fish to fry. There are bigger fish to fry. Oh. Okay, this transparent heart of glass shall be my legacy. So yeah, maybe there's someone that's not being transparent with you. I just heard that because I put it intuitively right over the Devil. So instead he shared with her all of his darkness. Okay, so Heart of Glass is from Melancholia, if you're interested in buying the book. And this is Mars and Venus from Hysteria. If you're interested in buying the book. I will leave them linked in the description. Yeah, that's the Devil. That's literally what these two little people are. These are puppets. And the Devil is orchestrating all of it. Now look, I don't believe in duality. I don't believe the Devil is terrible. I don't believe good and evil. I more just believe energy is energy. It's all neutral to me. So, but this darkness, there are situations where you kind of have to recognize toxicity for what it is. In part of my heart, your soul shall stay because you are my soulmate. Okay, so this is probably a soulmate type situation, a karmic soulmate that you're dealing with right now. And it really makes sense with all of this kind of karmic energy, honestly. But yeah, this is from Melancholia if you're interested in buying the book. So yeah, we're gonna look more into this in the Patreon. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and see me over on Patreon. There will be an extended version. I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is where we part ways, bye bye Pisces.